Hey everyone, it is Alyssa Grasso, and this is Awkward Author, my weekly vlog slash podcast slash video diary slash whatever you want to call it, where I just talk about what I have been up to this week, writing wise, life wise, etc. Just letting you know all about my awkward author life. It's been relatively quiet this week, nothing too exciting to report on. I'm continuing to try to figure out ways to market and promote my book, Unnamed Roads, which just came out, as well as my other books, and just learning and such. I've not done a whole lot of writing this week. As I said, I am recently completed a draft of my current work in progress, currently called Girl Most Likely to Succeed. This week, what I've been doing is just kind of going through and doing a very basic, rough edit, just stuff that maybe, making sure everything kind of lines up because I changed a few things around. I'm actually going back in and changing one thing in it, which I'm working on right now. And otherwise, I've worked all the way through it with that, very basic edit. And I think I'm going to set it aside for a little bit, just let it sit. Go back to it with fresh eyes and do a much more thorough edit, maybe within a couple of weeks or so. We'll see. I don't really have an exact schedule for myself, and that is something I've been thinking about, trying to come up with some kind of timeline, schedule, what have you, so that I know what I'm doing, because I feel a little bit lost. I'm working on, I have not got very far. All I've been doing is I'm doing a lot of outlining and a little bit of the writing for what I want to put out there as a novella. Probably do it as a freebie or very discounted, I'm not sure really, but to promote my thriller when that comes out. So I have to actually write this novella, and it's an idea I've had, but haven't done much with it. Just begun an outline, maybe halfway through an outline, and trying to write that one using dictation, using my iPhone, and so far so good. I mean, I got maybe a very short chapter written. One thing I have noticed is I should give my characters really ordinary names, because I have the one character named Tamsin in it, which, is a common enough name, I guess. I mean, not super common, but my phone has no idea what I'm saying. So it's been Thompson, it's been, I don't know, Tam, son, different two words put together or whatever. So yeah, I should have given her a different name, but hey, it is what it is. I can easily fix that as I'm going through it, but that is just something I have noticed with that. And I don't know if there's a way to maybe train it to recognize when I say that that's what I mean, but so far I haven't found that. But as far as that goes, I think I'll be working on that while also working on something else. I just don't know what that something else is yet, so I got to figure out what that is. Once I'm done with the outlining on that, I would like to get started on another project. So I don't know if it's going to be YA. I don't know if it's going to be more in that, thriller mystery vein, or what. I really don't know, because there's all kinds of things that I want to work on, all kinds of ideas I have, and I just have to kind of sit down and figure out what makes the most sense and go with that. And so that is something that I have to do, but I haven't really done. It's just kind of been percolating in my head right now. So that's where I am with that. This is, when I'm making this, it's the 1st of May. It'll be the 2nd by the time this is uploaded. But that means I do have an author income report for you. Not that it's very exciting, but I will let you know how that's been going. And the other thing I did this week was in the interest of, promoting my book, I went ahead and made a video book trailer, which I wasn't sure if I was going to do, and then I was like, you know what, I'm going to do it. I mean, I just put something together really quick. It's nothing too complex or anything like that. I did post it on this channel, so, if you go to the channel page, you'll be able to see it. I'll try to put a link at the end of this video, on the end screen of this video. I'll link to it there. So if you haven't seen it yet, you can see it. It's short. I don't don't remember the exact length, but under a minute definitely. And one of the things that my idea with that is to maybe do some YouTube advertising, because I actually had success with a YouTube ad I ran before when I was trying to build up my mailing list. I tried some different ads, and YouTube actually I had more success with than Facebook, which everyone says is great, but I haven't had a lot of luck with Facebook ads yet. So I did well with that YouTube ad, and I have since stopped running that, but I definitely could run that again if I wanted to continue to build up mailing lists. But as far as that goes, I would like to run this book trailer as a YouTube ad. I don't have the ad running yet because I'm still waiting for it to get approved by Google there, and I don't know what's going on. It hasn't gotten approved. It hasn't gotten disapproved or anything. It's just kind of in limbo. And they say if it takes more than 2 full business days, which technically I didn't set this up until Friday, and so it's Tuesday now. So by the end of the day today, it hasn't been approved. I'm going to have to contact them and figure out what's going on. And I don't know if it just fell into a black hole or what happened with it, but anyway, so that's where I'm at. So I'm not running those ads yet, but I have it set up to go, I think. And so I will maybe let you know how that's going next week if I ever do get that running. I know I had some trouble when I was trying to set up a YouTube ad before. Some problem with my website and everything, and ended up being this whole big production. So hopefully that does not happen with this ad. I don't really know what the issue is, but like I said, can't really report back on anything because nothing's happened with it yet. And I guess that's a good segue to get into my author income report for the month of April. So I did have a new book out, and a lot of sales were on that. Also my previous books and, some ebooks that I have out there. So I did okay in April. All my earnings were on Amazon. I mean, I do have, some of my books are wide, but Unnamed Roads is wide. I don't know that anything else is right now. Popular is wide, but I have that available for free on my website. Although I do have it available for $1.99 download too. So anyway, my earnings in April were all from Amazon, either from Kindle or CreateSpace, which I use for the print copies of my books. Kindle earnings were $107.24. CreateSpace $69.77. So the total there was $177.01. Nothing to write home about. Now, unlike last month, this month I've actually spent money on advertising by marketing my books. So I spent money on AMS ads. I'm just getting started with those, just starting to figure out how this works. Hopefully I'll be spending more money on those because I think if I spend more, I'll make more. But so far I've only spent $5.09 in April on AMS ads. Facebook, on the other hand, I spent $62.59 on Facebook. Total there, ad spend wise, was $67.68. So my actual net after advertising was $109.33. And I have since paused the Facebook ads because, like I said, I just was not getting anything out of them. I have to look into them more. I mean, I tried a couple of different ones, and it's not that they didn't run, it's not that I didn't get clicks, but I just don't think they were generating sales, generating income, and they were costing a lot of money, honestly. So I'm gonna make another attempt at it this month. Try some different things, see if I can get a profitable Facebook ad going. The AMS ads, even though I spent $5.09, I do think those were profitable. I don't know what my actual ROI is on them exactly. I mean, I have Amazon's estimate of sales. I think there were some print sales generated from those ads, at least 1 or 2, probably, I think. So those don't get calculated into, Amazon's estimate of the sales generated. They're just going by, AMS ads are just to advertise Kindle books. So even though they're on the same page as the print book on Amazon, Amazon's only tracking the sale if someone buys that, Kindle book from, after clicking on the ad. So based on that, I sold 2 books. I think it was 2. Anyway, total income was like, $9 and just under $10 from my Amazon ads by Amazon's estimate. My estimate is it's a little bit higher than that. But anyway, what that comes to is almost 100% ROI, which is pretty good, actually. So I will take that any day of the week, and I think it's actually even a little higher than that, honestly. But that's my estimate. It's like I said, it's not totally perfect because it's tough to track, and I have been running other ads. I've run ads on BookBub. I haven't spent any money on BookBub because the BookBub ads, or you pay for clicks, just like with the Amazon ads, actually. And so I haven't had any clicks. I mean, I had impressions, but no clicks. And I ran 3 different ads on BookBub. Well, I might have run more than 3 ads. I advertised 3 books on BookBub. I advertised Unnamed Roads, I advertised Shallow Pond, and Ferocity Summer, which I had at like discounted prices to try to see if that worked, if you had a cheap book. I have not tried running an ad for a free book yet, which is something I could try with BookBub. I do have Popular out there. Like I said, it's $1.99, but I could set the price to free and try to run a BookBub promotion. Well, not BookBub promotion, I'm sorry. A BookBub ad with that and see if I get anything from that. And that might be something I try this month. I don't know, I'm looking into all these different, marketing options. Like I said, I'm not giving up on Facebook. I am going to try again, but honestly, that $62 I spent, that was just really flushing money down the drain. I don't think that got me anything. So, and the problem too is this book is young adult, which I feel like, the true audience, like the teen audience, they're not on Facebook. Teens don't use Facebook. That's for old people. So, I just feel like that I'm not reaching my target audience. On the other hand, young adult books, a lot of adults do read them. There are teachers and librarians and parents and stuff on Facebook. So it isn't, unreasonable to advertise a YA book on Facebook, but so far I haven't found a strategy that works for me so far. But I'm optimistic, and I'm going to keep trying. But anyway, that is, my income from, author stuff this month. Obviously not too exciting. It's a good thing I have a day job, but I want to, be transparent and show you what's going on and be completely honest with you about, what I'm making, what I'm doing, and just how it's going. And I will be putting these out each month. I'll give you my author income report. I think it's actually grown since last month, but that's not by much, that's for sure. Certainly my ad spend has grown since last month, but I will put these out once a month. So, look for the next one for the month of May at the start of June, and I'll, let you know how it's been going. One thing that I want to do is I was doing this. I used to run an Etsy shop. Some of you know that. You used to watch my videos about my Etsy shop, which was on my Planet Alyssa channel, which I still have. I just haven't made videos on there in a long time. Anyway, I had an Etsy shop selling vintage things. I have since closed that. I don't think I'm going to be reopening that for vintage things, but I do have this Etsy shop, and one of the things that I did have on there, as well as my vintage items, was people could buy signed copies of my books via Etsy, and so I could ship them to people directly, and that's allowed on Etsy because it is something you've created. A book is created by me. I mean, I had some help in the actual finished product, as far as getting it printed and all that, but it's still seen as a handmade item. So when I shut the Etsy store, I shut all my listings down. One thing that I'm thinking about doing, and perhaps I will get this up this month at some point, I don't think it's going to be this week, but I would like to, make that an option for people that want to get signed books, to have them available in the Etsy shop. It'll be in my Plan Alyssa shop. I mean, I'm not going to set up a new Etsy shop for it, but it'll just be, signed copies of my books, I believe, that I'll have available. And, I have books. I have some books, and I guess I'll have the different editions because I have some of the older editions of my first 3 traditionally published books. So, yeah. And I'll have the new editions too. I mean, people can have whatever one they want. I'll post them out there, put them out there. So that is something else I'll probably be doing, and maybe generating some income that way. I mean, I didn't sell a lot of signed books when I had them available, but I did sell some. And it doesn't really cost too much. I mean, it costs 20 cents to list something on Etsy, and that's for, I don't even remember now, 3 months, I think. So, it's the fees are nominal, and it's just another way to generate some income, which is something, that I'd like to do. That's, I'll keep you posted on that, but that's not something I'm doing right away. Probably not doing this week because I just don't have that on my agenda for the week. But anyway, I'm rambling now. It's a nice day. I'll be enjoying some of it. We're gonna go out shopping today, but we'll be out and about and enjoying the weather. It's finally feeling like springtime. We've had a long winter here, and it's also finally feeling like springtime because we all have allergies. So don't mind me if I'm sounding a little congested and stuff today. It's just everything is like blooming and there's pollen everywhere, and that's what's going on right now in my corner of the world here in eastern Pennsylvania. So thank you guys for watching. I do put out these videos / podcasts every week, and just keeping you updated on my awkward author life. If you want to know more about me, do check out my website, which is alyssagrosso.com. That's ALISSAGROSSO.com. So thanks again, and I'll see you all again soon. And keep it awkward, guys. Have a great day.